สวัสดีครับผม Hello everyone welcome back to Tribulations channel and this is Phoenix Wright 8:30 so we will continue with the flashback case for today if you ever using to get to subscribe now go to this channel so let's do it again so we're gonna have some more things and see what really happened to the beginning case oh no not Terry February 16 1:14 p.m. I'm sorry I'm sorry I'm sorry I'm sorry thanks you're really good really hooked me up thanks we almost there once I prove that she's committed crime yeah there's one more big obstacle we got to get past obstacle yeah okay why would she why would Melissa Foster kill that this woman anyway okay anyway we still badly in need of information right we need a more season 4 about this Melissa Foster herself all we know that she is a student studying literature and one more thing what is it well the incident that happened 5 years ago of course the kidnapping murder case that several boys on death row for I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lied. Mr. Fowler, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago. Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture, it reminds me everything. Breeze looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart at any minute. So it's been broken like that at least 5 years. Sorry buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true, I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Daniel Hawthorne. Your girlfriend? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? The victim's last name. Daniel Hawthorne. Daniel's little sister. What? Are you serious? The girl, let her go. Come closer, and I kill her. So, you're not going to get a chance? Detective Beckman, what's the name? At first I thought shooting someone and for a kidnap was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did. Wrong. Don't protect sister. They betray me. Betray us. What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too. Make-believe kidnapping? Dahlia, my girlfriend. My love. My teen angel. Did he actually say my teen angel? He seems one too many soap operas. I do anything she say. Anything she say. Anything she say? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah, me and Delia. And what did it too. Was in on it? Delia's family is rich. Jewelry business. We got one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Delia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. Asked for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusty Bridge. We tell Vanilla make cancel cause she's new detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. In the end, you were planned on spending 2 million free ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman. That woman, Murari, she do it for real. She should have been for real. Me and Dahlia. Bang. I was shot in arm. Dahlia, she jumped in river. So, you told me she jumped on purpose, do you? I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I back out. Wake up with police all over. That's when they decided to give me the distance. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me. That man, Teddy Frog, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaming river 40 feet below. It's 5 years. All I wonder is why? 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 Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. Yes, but I forgot what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth. That's all. So that's why you make a crazy escape like that. Just one thing, Zebra boy. I sense a tinkling all over. Tell me, Mr. Frog, where is it? Huh? Where's what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now. Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know. Huh? You don't know? No, really. I don't know. It's gone. With Dina. With Dina? That day, on the bridge. Then I put it in the backpack. Now gone. It's dying. Gone forever. Into Eagle River. It disappeared with Dinah, huh? Oh, wait a minute. You can come back in now. We are about ready to go. Mr. Roy, just one more question. When you say with Dinah, did you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? They were found her, my sweet Dahlia. They never found her. Swallowed by liver, gone. Dahlia, my teenager. Oh, a teenager. How old was she? Just 14. 14? I guess you were robbing Tendo before diamonds. Ran a fake kidnap. Disappeared to river with a wrong word to me. Man, oh, angel these days. Oh, it takes a fall. It's got a one-way ticket to death. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel or is she really a... It's time. It looks like we have a few more days up our sleeve. You bet. Training That's all on my rules. Remember. Oh great, February 16. Now then, let's continue with the try of Telefloor. Fitness, are you feeling better?
Yes, Janet. I try my best.
You're a brave young lady. Not this again. I can understand if the lawyers wanted to get the crime off the hook. Or, however, to try to put the crime on innocent student Lewis. What are you talking about? My witness, wrong voice. My witness is not the person on trial. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a police woman? It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer. I figured that's what I have in second. Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive? Yes, of course, I think. You're still adding as tame as a candidate. It's Armando. Listen, a lawyer is someone who's smart no matter how bad it gets. Smile on the outside while you got some good it's a mark of the pro. Maybe so, but I wish you could quit grinning at me like that. Excuse me, can I speak with the judge? Of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like. I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least want to let you know that it's not true. I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady. Looks like everything's a real professional. What do you mean? Look at the 100-watt smile. That's just when things are darkest for her. Quick, she lights like up. Very well then, let's hear what the witness had to say. History, okay. I was out of the country until the year before last. Out of the country. Until I entered college, I had never been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to kill a police officer. Only grudge in killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster. How do you know it's a poor girl? Out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed. You're up to bad, kid. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile. You bet? Somehow I had to tie us to this case. So, what evidence do we have again? We have the car, the camera, and the 2 million gems. So, what country were you living in then? We were living abroad, but after my parents were killed, it was a brutal civil war. She had to try to make her way back home alone. And I said, I didn't even have a personal identification. What kind of soft story is this? What do I do? Should I press it for detail? Let's get for more. With witness, answer my question. I will repeat it for you. What country were you in?
Objection!
Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. What country she was in and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant. What we hear is irrelevant is whether this witness has any connection to this case. I live abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's why I would never have known this abroad or detective. Yes, I think we established that point. Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you just stated to the official testimony? Yes, please, Mr. Judge. You don't know neither of them. I think you know. Are you just lying your ass? You didn't know either person. Are you certain of that? Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people. Oh well, that can't be helped. Why is he just agreeing with everything that just came out of her mouth? The first time you saw either of them was when they were on the bridge, correct? Yes, it really was a coincidence. No, it's not coincidence. You'll never be there. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway? I just love being outdoors, hiking, that sort of thing. You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a drinker of sorts. But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here, and no train run through here either. There are plenty of mountains that are close and easy to get to. You know, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its spots. Desolate beauty and its cold, yet romantic wilderness. Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college?
Objection!
The prosecution objects to any question that involves the witness' private life. All that matters is that she's a material witness to a crime. The witnesses need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent. Thank you. She's really gone too far. What the fuck? Miss Faye, you're trading on thin ice here. I hardly say anything. Talk about sensitive.
Hold it!
Is there any reason? Perhaps, but your behavior that day was pretty suspicious. Not only have you contradict yourself being in court, but you don't think you shouldn't. For example, the scratch on the trunk of the car. Well, that's...
Objection!
Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing. Oh really? And why is that? The witness came to the police station once they identified their suspect. It's entirely possible that at that time, an officer showed her this photo. That seems like a rather serious mistake. That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book. That's not fair. That wicked inmate. I'd never be able to forget that horrible day. Holy Christ.
Hold it!
How do you know about 5 years? A grudge? Well, the policewoman testified was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death. How do you know about that? Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much hatred, so much anger that he forgot his own guilt.
Objection!
My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges. He seemed rather forgetful, inclined. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forget the poor policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Dear client, he forgot how to check the website, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her this one as well. Well, she's right about that. Mr. Paul is kind of forgetful. You say you forgot what the detective looks like. What do you mean by that? Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right? Right. That's why the victim was wearing scarf as identification. Why? If I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me. That's true. He's clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Ford relationship keep getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. Add it. Your Honor, what the witness just said just now was tremendously important. I'd like you to add the official testimony. The prosecution have no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point. No, that's not why Enough. Witness, if you could. My passion, Judge.
Hold it!
What do you mean by lucky? Well, it's February now, and what is rain scarves. If I had accidentally wore a white one, like I can say it, then you yourself might have been killed. That would be a terrible loss on this world. Looks like you pressed too hard this time, King. Oh God. Mr. Armando, keep looking around you. You're going to lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind. She's not here. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk. Great.
Hold it!
You knew about that incident? But weren't you out of the country until the year before last? Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They have an in-depth report about his whole history. So you were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right? Yes. I can't let get away with these lies. Listen to me. She neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow you just going to have to get her to show the true self. So did you know about all that? How do you know it's white scarf?
Objection!
Hey, yeah, how do you know it's white? It's true. Mr. Forrest did give instruction to Ali Hawthorne about their meeting. Note that she left say wear white scarf for identification. Yes, what about it? Is it obvious? Does it strike you as odd? That note was a secret piece of it. How is it that the witness know all about it? Huh? Order! It is isn't it? Well, Mr. Edward, did you show top secret evidence to the witness? Your Honor, I certainly never give any wrong word. I certainly never give anyone permission to do such a thing. In that case, the only way the witness would know about the note. Just a moment. Of course I didn't know about the note. It's just I saw it when it happened with my own eyes. And the victim went to see the killer. She used her own scout to signal me. That's why I assumed the signal was a white scarf. I suppose that makes sense. Come on, Mia. You can't let her whistle out that easily. Witness? Sorry, but your explanation isn't going to work here. But why? It's true. That's what I saw. Impossible. There's no way you could have seen the victim use white scarf to signal. what to say. It's not really white, it's a blue one. Victims taken by the victims. There's no way you could see the victims to the rest of the Why can't I hold on? Here's a specific piece of evidence that proves it. Let's save one. Oh. That's your definitive piece of evidence. Yes, if my thinking is correct. Well then, you have one mystery solved. The answer is simple. Miss Ray thinking is wrong. That's all there is to it. Huh? Please, kitten. You've got to do something. You're killing me over here. Oh, god damn it. Okay, you know what? I need to be careful. I could just go for number 3. Oh my god. Here's the piece of evidence that proves it. Oh my god, really? This one. Blue. Okay. You say several times in your testimony that the victim must wear a scarf. A white scarf, correct? Yes. Is something wrong? That's what I'd like to know, Miss Foster. Have a look at this. It's a victim's scarf. I'm sure people would disagree about what you call this color. However, it certainly is not white. You knew what the note said. You knew the content of the note? No! It says wear white scarf for identification. There's a reason why you say it was white. Well, Miss Foster? Yeah. Oh, order! Mr. Ashford, I'm waiting for explanation. I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knows exactly what the note says. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew was quite limited. Terry Furrow is one. The person who wrote the note, Valenti Harkford is another. And finally, one more person. Did you say one more person? That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. You figure it out, kid. Yep. The third person that knew the content of the note was...
Take that!
And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne. What? Dahlia Hawthorne? I never heard that name before. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name right here, right there. What's this? Who is this person? It's Dahlia Hawthorne. Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. But the dead? Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Killed in a crime? You don't mean... Yes. She was kidnapped and killed by Terry Furrow.
Objection!
You say she was killed, but was she really? What do you imply? Of course, people thought she has died 5 years ago, when she fell out of the dusty bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found.
Objection!
She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne was officially dead.
Objection!
But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she was still alive, she would be 19 now. Is she 19 right now? Ah, she's 19. Melissa Foster. I believe that's the same age you are.
Objection!
Even you couldn't, Miss Faye. You're not sane. But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is, in fact, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. What? What? Just who you are. Anything is come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness. Yes, I understand. What? Mr. Edward, explain yourself. Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far. You don't mean... Yes, prosecution office is filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background check on all of our witnesses. What did he say? Ah, it looks like the kids knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go. No way, but then why? If you haven't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. But I thought she died 5 years ago. We thought so as well, but well, as you can see. Why? Why did you hide her identity for 5 years? Why did she... There was nothing. That has nothing to do with the current case.
She was merely an accidental witness to a crime.
Objection!
Accidental. I don't believe that for a moment. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspicious at the scene of another murder.
Objection!
Really, Miss Faye, I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client crime on innocent witness in order to win. At any cost. How dare you? Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her. What? I incline to agree the prosecutor's logic. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister? Well, you see, I thought I was winning, but somehow he turned it around on me. I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present the evidence support our claim. That wasn't me. It was this guy, that crazy coffee addict.
Objection!
I think we heard enough empty threats from you, old man. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like he's sweating bullets. I am sweating bullets. You think you're in a tight spot? Of course am I. No, you're just alright at the moment. That's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you. The rest is a futile charm. It's coming from someone younger than me. Now then, let's not waste any more time, Miss Faye. What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister?
Take that!
The story starts after Terry Flaw escaped. He called Valena and told her he wanted to meet her. This is what the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valena thought Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. The whole truth? There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill earlier. To keep her mouth shut permanently.
Objection!
A terrifying, terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. And I asked the core, Miss Faye, what was this secret that was so important? Looks like today I might finish fast. Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valeria Hawthorne and Terry Flaw. They're the only one secret that connects them all. Oh yes, I know the secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things. Such as the nature of the holy secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Very well, I grant your request for further testimony. I know it will be painful for you, but can you like us once more, my little maple leaf?
Yes, I try, Mr. Judge.
Putting on the cold charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hid behind your womanly wiles. 5 years ago.
5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Frog. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Violet brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Frog in the arm. That's when Mr. Frog tried to kill me by shooting off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
Her kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And relieved to believe, after all that, she's murdered her sister. Preposterous. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Faye?
Yes, Your Honor.
As you heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination.
Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again.
If we are not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up, we still got that info, that ace up our sleeve.
What info?
Come on, kid. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
That's right, it was a fake kidnapping. Terry Frog told us that in the lobby.
I do anything she said. I think Dahlia said.
Are you saying instead the kidnapping 5 years was planned by?
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too.
Yes, that's it. The fake kidnapping in your best shot, Mia. That's a secret.
So I cannot do randomly now. Welcome! That's the dude 1987. That's the Mr. Paul time.
Objection!
Ah shit.
really is. And that's just the proof that kidnapping was harmless.
Hold it.
I heard the Japanese value in the neighborhood of $2 million.
$2 million?
It was a student card, so it was about the size of a pin of milk.
$2 million ring of milk. I don't know what to think about that.
The defendant demands that the sister Riley make an exchange. Not as a detective call, but as an individual. By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Ashman, why do you think you want to make an exchange up there on that mountain? If he ever got around, it would have been a escape.
There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's the police involvement. Let's say that. It would be easy to tell if he was being followed. The only one intending to the mountain who was ensuring his safety.
What a literally clever man that Mr. Bond is.
Yeah, right. It was all your plan.
Anyway, what do you brought the driver to the mountain then?
Hold it!
Did you and Mr. Paul have a relationship? Yes, as a tutor. You were tutoring him, Mr. Paul? No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Mr. Paul came to the house to tutor me. That makes sense. 5 years ago, he was only 14.
He probably come up with a kidnapping plan in that time. The local in the Jewish trade are quite wealthy to see. Quite a clever fellow, that Mr. Paul.
Did you hear him right? Did he just call Mr. Paul a clever fellow? That was a dangerous thing to consider you were being a accomplish. Yes, but actually, that saved my life.
What do you mean?
You see, Mr. Paul was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow, I just knew he was going to use it. I knew he was going to use that knife to kill me. That's why my sister shot him. She wanted to save me. And that's why you hid your identity? Yes, I only told my sister.
Well, that ain't a hot thought, eh?
Yes, she's the only one who knew about it.
Meanwhile, legally, this victim has been deceased for 5 years.
I didn't ever want something like that to happen to me in here.
Hold it!
And that new identity was Melissa Foster. Yes, my sister helped me get the official paperwork to fail. That makes sense. Without insider help, doing all the paperwork would be impossible. She was the only person left in the world I could count on. And you think you killed her? There's no way I could.
I'm sure for this wishes too. You sure about this?
Hold on.
Hold it!
I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment. Well, when Mr. Paul was shot in the arm, he let go of me. I was late. I tried to try and run away, but Joe tried to grab me as well. As I ran past me, I thought I was like, he
That's the claim. Oh.
And in the next scene,
Hmm. I advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
I was flexible, so I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I never forget that day. The tumbled bridge and the little run. Then just one little shot behind, that's it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river.
Okay, so I'm not sure on this one. From behind, really. Let's say first.
Objection!
You say that Mr. Farr pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe. But it's true. I felt a push on my back. I said it was Mr. Farr. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I should have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible. Impossible? I asked that the court recall the condition of the steep bridge now and 5 years ago. That bridge wasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind, as you have claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below. And most certain death. Oh, okay. Sorry, I look at the hints now. Do you understand? Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible.
Objection!
Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then.
Objection!
But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change of water level wouldn't have made a difference. You're right. If the event occurred just as the witness just had testified, then the defendant would have pushed the victim into the river. Young lady, what's the meaning of this?
You see,
Objection!
Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified the defendant pushed her into the river. But she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge. What do you mean? After being shot in the arm, it's possible that Mr. Paul panicked. Therefore, he would have unwillingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Oxford, is Mr. Edward explanation correct?
Now that you mention it, I do remember now.
Oh my god, really? You conveniently remember now.
When I fell out the bridge, my shirt got caught on one of the bridge side line.
You can't be serious. Order the court.
It seems Miss Freya's assault has finally reached its conclusion.
Objection!
But now, Mia, this is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Freya's assault. What? I believe you recently went something like this, Mr. Edward. After being shot in the arm, it's possible that Mr. Bob had. Therefore, he could have outwardly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible.
Ridiculous. What's so impossible about it?
That's your logic flaw.
Yeah, I cannot push her aside.
Take that!
Your Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be possible to put someone off from there. Yeah.
Objection!
Let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this won't be a possible problem for him. He would have easily picked up a 14-year-old and throw her over.
Objection!
So young and always so forgetful, Mr. Frog has been shot in the right arm. And more importantly, Viola Hawthorne has her gun trained at point blank range. So, Mr. Frog throwing the ball in the bridge? That is really impossible.
Olive, what is the meaning of this?
Dahlia Hawthorne,
You jump into an ego river intentionally. What? Why is this?
Objection!
Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun and handcuffs. She was safe. Coming to a bridge river like that, that would make a suicide.
Objection!
Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident that you would handle the swift current. But even more so, the weakness has a much more compelling reason for jumping into a river.
Objection!
Oh, then what was it? What's so important that she want to jump into a river? The baby is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapid of a river. Eagle River.
Take that!
Diamond. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Daniel that day. The item that Valeria brought up that not to return, the $2 million diamond. Ah! No, it can't be. Yes, Daya had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself. She focused on to help her fate the kidnapper. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river. With the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. What? That's simply ridiculous!
Objection!
Oh, I didn't. Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14 is capable of such a demonic plan? This woman is a demon. And there is one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well?
Objection!
But she was detected then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Precisely. I'm sure that it weighs heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Ball, Valerie called her sister Diane. And then she told her what she was planning to do. Planning to do? She was going to tell the whole truth. And she wrote it in her note. That is what sealed Valerie's Hawthorne thing. That is when you hatch the demon's plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure either of your accomplices the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. Who is that, laughing at a time like this? It's just hilarious. Witness, is that you? You amuse me, woman. Miss Maria Faye. You can certainly wave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. At that 14th party with Mr. Burrow and my sister. Well, and one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? You can provide evidence to at least show that. Well, Miss Faye, I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Faye. Are you stupid or something? How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have exact proof of why I murdered. Well, it seems that we come to an end. To be honest, the witness' behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertion made by the defense. Of course, you are. Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool of me, and there's nothing I can do about it. Without evidence to try, who decides that? It's Armando. Come on now. Haven't you figured it out that you can make your own rules? For example, if there is no evidence, there is still testimony. Testimony? On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body at the back of Mr. Murray's car and went to meet with him. She disguised her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right? Yes, that's right. In that case, there's only one answer, right? There is only one person who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne murder. Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who's the one person that can testify? Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness. A new witness? Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Farrell, the defendant. There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knew what Diana's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her sister, her younger sister, Dahlia, disguised her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is
Ready for. Well, Mr. Edward, what is your take on this?
Why not? The prosecution have no objection.
Very well. Fifth, be defendant to the witness stand. This is my last chance, Miss Paul. My last chance to establish that Dahlia's guilt. With all I have left. Defendant, you heard everything that has been said up to this point, yes?
I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Dahlia betrayed me.
Miss Paul, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used for $2 million.
That's not true.
Mr. Paul, there is only one question I want to answer to. 2 days ago on Dudley Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised never ever betray each other.
Terry?
Dahlia, it's true. It's true. You're alive.
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Say the truth. The real truth. I believe in you.
I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know.
But
But there is one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
oh no. Dahlia.
I will allow Mr. Frost to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Frost, you will be the final testimony in this trial.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Water, please, water. Can't talk. Need water.
Oh well, I guess I have to be my coffee instead. At least it matched the way you're probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than hell itself.
Ah. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge. He wasn't there, so I went on bridges. I watched my car from bridges. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
Oh no. Miss Frost, you're covering for her. Did you think she would do the same for you?
Objection!
That's enough, Miss Fay. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Fay, please proceed with your cross-examination. Is this how you want to end it, Mr. Frost? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence? There's only one person who can stop it. You, Kitten, I think. Great. How can you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset at that day was at 5 o'clock. It would have already been pretty dark on that mountain at 4:30. Please, Mr. Paul, this is your last chance. You already taken the fall once for something you didn't do.
That woman. It wasn't Dahlia.
Stop right here. What more needs to be said? Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, you still do whatever is necessary to protect her, would you, Mr. Frog?
I know it's obvious, but it's clearly lying. He's been cursed by Daniel Hospital. He probably go to his grave still believing in her.
Mr. Frost,
Even if you can show that he's lying, the poor guys will still be cursed. You still have to point out the contradiction anyway. That's the curse of being a trained lawyer, I guess.
according to the notes, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. Yesterday arrived early, didn't you?
It was raining. Already down too.
You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes. Mr. Frost?
Eagle-mounted. That's right. Strong. Strong memories.
Why is it just calm up? Could it be he's hiding something there?
Hold it!
You were quite early, so you wait on the bridge, correct?
Yeah, I like waiting. I used to it. Surely, Beaver Boy will wait 5 years to ask a single question. To find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must be like a blink of the eye.
Hold it!
You were watching the car?
That bridge, other side is broken. Nobody can come from there. So, I was watching car.
What else were you expecting him to do? I suppose that's obvious to you. Honestly, I'm getting the feeling contradiction.
I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyway.
No one lives there. There's a small shrine up the mountain, but that's it.
Anyway, nobody came. No car, nothing.
Hold it!
Miss Frost, be careful now. Are you certain that it was Rowdy Hospital?
I never lied. It's the truth. It was Morales. I remember her face.
Wait a minute. If you had remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as an identification?
Sorry, I told a little lie. But the woman I met, she was different for the women stand here now. She was different. It was Morales.
Hold it!
What did you talking about anyway? Miss Frost?
Well, they told the truth. I was kidnapping 5 years ago. She said something needs to take a blame for it. That was all I could think to do. She said that. That's why she lied. Got me the death penalty.
Were you satisfied with that answer?
Daniel died. It was my fault. I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push it. It doesn't matter no more. Either way, my Nyla, my sweet teen angel, died.
But you just saw that he is dead.
After Riley talked to me on the bridge, nothing left to live for.
I watched my car on the bridge. I guess it's
Objection!
Oh. So when you got to the bridge, no one has arrived, huh? So you wait on the bridge. You sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You sure, huh? Well then, I'm sure too, Mr. Frost. I'm sure you're lying.
Huh? Eh? What? Huh?
Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Fay. You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that comes first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But they're the victims at the end of the bridge. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Frost, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did.
Hey, hey, the.
Mr. Frost, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place.
Did you go to this special place while you went to the bridge?
Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Daniel, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She bought a memento to represent our love.
A memento.
5 years ago, I hid under the base of trees there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get it.
This little bottle on the necklace is your memento? It's quite charming. It looks empty. Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He saw at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He went to accept approximately 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne would have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. No! Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it. I still got a chance. Miss Fro, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Ford? Oh, he did.
That's enough. Please.
Weakness?
I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happened, that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle.
No!
Stop the trial, Your Honor. We need a recess. I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this.
No, you've been so close. Just a little more. I was going to prove you're innocent.
No, don't want that. Don't trust. So maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Frost.
It's the Armando. Thanks for the coffee.
Mr. Frost! He commits suicide. Great. And so my first trial ends sadly in a tragedy. It's end with no winners, only losers. I think that'd be the wound that cuts so deep into my soul. I thought it never healed. I'm sure what to say for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, she won in the end. The true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. Unforgivable, that witch. Mr. Armando, we were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, Ken. Oh, Mia Tudy. He's trying to let me so badly I keep. Oh, thank you, Astro Dude. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of makes sense. That's why she's shocked. It's my fault. It's all my fault that
Mr. Frog killed himself. Don't cry, kid. You're going to make my coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Yeah. Don't you kid. You can't cry, kid. Oh God. Oh God. He's pissed, yeah. The only time I let him cry is when it's all over. It's the wonder. No matter how tough it gets, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time, and you fire them away and eventually forgets them. One year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got trapped in that case. Oh, it's you. I myself got case in my voice now, not her voice anymore. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately hands down to her was guilty. Guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she was a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Wait, she's back? Or? Unfortunately, I could have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that makes me remember all this. Where are you, Wright? You're in hospital. The beginning. Bridge to what? The last episode. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop early for tonight. Actually, I'm sorry everyone if I not do a long session of this one, but I will start the clean slate next tomorrow's trial. Actually, not trial, more investigation time. So until then, I see you guys on the next stream. So good night, everyone.